If you build anything huge in Minecraft, then we all know that lighting it up can sometimes be a big old task. A lot of times, we may not want to spam a bunch of torches, or we may not want to use a bunch of lanterns, or a bunch of candles. Well, that's where the light block comes into play. This is a block specifically designed so you can light up your areas without the use of torches, lanterns, or any other light source block. This is all that you really need. And once you hover off of it, then the block will disappear and all that's left behind is the light. So in this video, I'm going to show you on how to get the light block and how it works inside the game. Now this is the command that you would originally type out if you wanted to get the light block. You have to do /give @p light_block, the amount that you want of that block, and then the light level amount. In my case, if I were to put in a 2, then we would get a light level 2 light block back. If you wanted to go ahead and change the light level, you would have to go and type out that command pretty much every single time. And it would go from 0 all the way to 15. 15 being the max light level. So I type in 15 right here, and then I go and press enter, then we get our max light level. And this was very tedious, but however on the Java edition, they did introduce a feature in 1.17, which is just not coming to the Bedrock edition, which lets you place down the light block and you can see where it is, but you can also interact with it to change what the light level is. But unfortunately, you're not able to control pick block this. That is one thing that you can do on the Java edition. If you chose a specific light level, then you go ahead and do control pick block, then you would get that specific light block back. Like if you had 3 and you do control pick block, then you'll be able to get that 3 block back. But on the Bedrock edition, you will have to type out that original command if you want to be able to get that light level. But I think just having the ability of interacting with this, it makes things so much easier to get the light level that you want. And it's definitely going to make things so much faster and just a lot better. But if you had the ability of pick blocking it, then that would make things 10 times faster. Because that meant if you had a light level of 15, then you can just go ahead and pick block that, and then you can place it wherever you want, instead of having to type out that command every single time. I just don't really like the way that you have to go out and type out that command. Like, as I said, we have to do all this, la-di-la-da-la-da, then you to get that specific light block. But pick blocking it, I think it just makes things so much better. But this block, while it was just added over on the Java edition, the Bedrock edition has actually had this since I believe maybe 0.12. I mean, it's been quite a while since this block was introduced, but my goodness, this block, it has been a very useful thing and definitely a lifesaver whenever you're building anything big in your world. So now you won't need to spam your builds with a bunch of torches, making your build look really ugly, or you won't need to use a bunch of lanterns, or you don't have to use a bunch of candles, and so on and so forth. And here's another thing, being able to see the light block, it makes things really, really good. Because originally, we would put down the light block, and then we would see the light, but there's no way of knowing where you place down the block. There's no way that you could remove the light block unless you grab a block. You place it where that block is, the light disappears. That's how it was originally. But being able to see where the light block is, it makes things really, really good. Because now we won't have to guess where we placed it. Instead, we can just go and see it, and then we can just smash it. But with that being said, that is basically it on how you can get the light block, and that's how the light block works. I do want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments on what you think of this, and what do you think of the light block. And if you enjoyed today's video, then please let me know by leaving a like on it, subscribe if you're new around here, and don't forget to turn on notifications, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.